There's a few cool things this deck does. I really wanted to play Rowan and Will, which is sort of the genesis of how this deck came together in the first place. So how do we play Rowan and Will? And I think there's a few different ways to do it right now, but there's a few things I like about this card specifically. The Rowan half of it, that emblem is actually really, really powerful. Now, the problem with that is that I don't know how powerful it is in this specific build of the deck. You know, doubling a Heartless Act might be good some of the time, but doubling a counterspell doesn't really matter. Doubling an Extinction Event or a Blood on the Snow doesn't really matter. So maybe doubling a Prismari command will occasionally matter, but there's really not much to do with the emblem here. The other half, though, Will, Scholar of Frost, is pretty sweet in terms of just getting card advantage. And the -7 is dope, too. So sometimes this will win the game. Just a 5-mana win condition is fine. But I do want to try out Rowan and Will. I want to see how good they can be. And, by the way, coolest thing that you can do, and I want to mark this achievement off, but I think it's going to be tough. Coolest thing you can do is get the emblem and then double a Seagate Restoration. Cast that card twice. That might be really, really cool, and I want to pull that off. It's one of the reasons I want to add Alrund's Epiphany to the deck, is because I think that, you know, double casting Alrund's Epiphany is probably too strong to pass up, especially in a deck full of Planeswalkers, where, you know, extra turns really, really matter. You got a board full of walkers and such, but otherwise, you know, we're basically a control deck with a few different win conditions. Again, Ashiok, Professor Onyx to a degree, Ugin the Spirit Dragon. We've got Rowan and Will, which are win conditions, again, to a degree. Faceless Haven. So, you know, a pretty by-the-numbers control deck with some counterspells, some one-for-one removal, some sweepers, and that's about it. All right, what up with this hand? It's not bad. So the one thing we're going to hate about this is playing snow-covered duels that interplay tapped. But we don't have a whole lot of action on turn 1 or even 2, so hopefully that works out. Let's go ahead and foretell a solid coming. Got to draw at least one more land here to be comfortable. Here comes Lotus Cobra. We get a red source, but we don't. Ugh. Sucks. Well, I guess we just hang back and counter whatever they try to do here. Let's go ahead and get the second black source. Sega Genesis. What you gonna do with all that landfall, boss? Ditch chicken. That's a name. The stuff people come up with. Green Manus. Are you just mono green? Here comes Gem Razor. Pretty sexy. Let's for mana value, let's use this solid coming. This is new. This target a spell when there's no other spells on the stack. I hate it. Thanks. I hate it. Let's take 2 to this Lotus Cobra. Ooh, Stone Coil Serpent. Uh-oh. Hey, it's a red source. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's about time, red source. Let's go ahead and play this solid. What we get it in? What do we get in? I don't know why I'm doing that. Do we want another red source? Do we want a second red? Is that a possibility? I think I actually want another blue. Well, do we have another blue source? Another black. Give an opponent a free turn here to do fancy things. But if we have to, we can Blood on the Snow next turn. That'll take care of any Gargaroths or whatever nonsense. A lot of people like red. Here comes the Razor. Ooh, Razor Ramon. On Stone Coil Steve Austin. I like it. Yeah, we'll draw the card, bud. It's Teferi. We take a bunch. I guess we can put some blood on the snow. Get back to Solemn. Anything else in there? Nah. We're one away from Seagate Restoration. But that's cool that we can go get... We can go do it. Go get that land. Haas. Samsim. Yes, I will. Now we'll go get the other red. Why not? Why not? Come on. just 4 forests. What's it gonna be? Stone Coil Steve Austin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's throw this bad boy down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So, hold that up. We still Prismari command. Yeah, seems good to me. Ooh, that's a tough choice. That's a tough choice. Seagate Restoration. God, do I hate to see you go. And I guess we have a card advantage engine out, so it's not so bad. We can block and then Prismari command here, I guess. Something to do. What I'm gonna do, they have 6 mana here, so here comes Gargaroth. Yeah, it's probably saw it coming that. Let's do that. Well, you thought you were attacking me, but you're not. Crazy. This Ashiok, and we can still command if we want to. Maybe we can spin this Prismari command to something else. It's a Fjord. Let's drop that. Yeah, I think I'll make a dude. Got the double block here. Well, we're running out of cards, but they still have 2. I mean, it could be anything. It could even be a boat. Great Hinge is pretty good. They want the mana. Maybe they just want the life. You got the mana, kid. What are you doing? Ram through. Pretty sexy. Pretty sexy. I guess we get to draw the card. We can still block Prismari, so not bad. We get a Rowan. I like that. Extinction Event. That's pretty good. Is it really so important to keep this Prismari command? Is it?
Time's up.
Let's get in for the attack first. Let's sequence correctly. We got some juicy stuff there, didn't we? Yeah, that's not bad. Let's do that. Let's make ourselves a dude. Oh, I could have gotten rid of the Great Hinge. Well, maybe they'll just drop a land this turn. I could go ahead and do it, though. I could do it, but then I lose an Ashiok that's at ultimate. I really don't want him to have Great Hinge. It might be worth it. It might seriously be worth it. Yeah. I should have just gone ahead and done it. We'll keep this one. This way we get a creature and we get rid of the Great Hinge. So cool. Maybe they'll just draw dead this turn. Could have a Rowan in play. Or a Will. I think Will's what we want. Yeah, they just drew dead. Sweet. I think we want the Will. Also be nice if we sequence properly. But screw it. Throw this boy down. Let's get ourselves another guy. A couple of good exiles there, too, I think. Hey, team, we're looking good. I think we're sitting pretty. However, they drew another land, so surprised opponent has not scooped a little bit, you know. Get a Solemn Simulacrum. Submit 0. Get a guy. Come on in. pretty good exiles, except for the lands, but whatever. It's fine. Solemn Simulacrum. Yep, I'll do that. Yep, there's a swamp. Have at you. Have at you! Man, I feel bad for opponent. 3 lands in a row. I wish I could just say sorry to them. Here comes a Tibalt. You're going to scoop? Please don't. Let us just have fun. Let's just have a fun time doing fun things. Come on. Let's do it. You were going to draw another land. I guess we took care of that for you, bud. Whoops. Let's submit 0. Let's get in. And bang, bang. She shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. You do play Questing Beast in your deck. I'm sitting here waiting on it the whole time. Opponent 6. Play their Forest. Sego. What else you got? Yeah, sorry. Sorry, you drew a bunch of lands there at the end, and I feel really bad because we just got cool cards, and we're usually on the other side of that, so it feels good, but it kind of doesn't because I was kind of hoping opponent would have had something there, but, you know, made the deck look really good. No companion from the opponent, and they go first, so I smell aggro. Hopefully this Extinction event does work, or we can get to this Blood on the Snow. The reason I'm taking some time here is I'm like, do I want this Seagate Restoration later? I'm going to go ahead and toss it down. Wolf Willow Haven. Okay. So far, mono green ramp. Does it continue to be mono green ramp? Got Cultivate into 2 forests here. Castle Garenbrig. Garrick's Harbinger. Okay. Cool. Some super cool beans you have there. Let's go ahead and take the red source from the pathway and Midnight Clock. And we are going to take a shot in the mouth from this Harbinger, I fear. I've seen a lot of talk of mono green lately. See if it has the goods. Extinction event won't cut it if they Questing Beast here. Crap. That's exactly what they're gonna do. Maybe they play Elder Gargaroth here. Oh, they want all 6 mana to play Yorvo into Kazandu Mammoth. So Extinction event does look good, but we are going to take 4 from the Questing Beast on the following turn. And that is sucky. It's kind of sucky. Let's get a second black source for Blood on the Snow. Ah, I should have played the Smashing, actually. I very likely should have played Tap Smashing there. So let's choose the correct thing. They're gonna oops. I don't think it was too much of an oops from them, if that's what they mean. Here comes Questing Beast. Bang. That's all they got so far. Okay, so... It's dumb. We have to go to 9 to play the Blood on the Snow, whereas we shouldn't have to do that, you know? Sucks. I guess we don't have to play the Blood on the Snow. Yeah, let's just play the event. Choose even. Opponent still has 2 cards in their hand, and I'm not, I'm a little apprehensive about that. Ooh, Crawling Barrens. Nice. Questing Beast. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, the body. Jesse the Body Ventura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can blood to get rid of this. Crawling Barrens. Crawling Barrens. Crawling Barrens. It's gonna be our downfall, this game. I can tell you that, like, right now. I don't know how we really beat it. Not sure. Won't be long and Heartless Act won't beat it. So what beats it in our deck? Here we go. Yeah, they're going to come in at the Professor Onyx. I expected that much.
My motivation's withered.
Another Wolverine. That's not very good for us either. How many snow sources do we actually have? One. That's kind of mind-boggling. We only have like one snow source right now. Huh. Why can't you be untapped? I don't know how to beat this crawling barons. We've got to figure that out. I guess if we play the Valky now, we can shut it down for a turn. What if they draw Questing Beast? Plus, if we play Valky now, we really don't get any value out of it whatsoever. I still like doing it, though. Because what it looks like is going to happen with Tibalt is we play it, we draw a card, we draw two, effectively, and then it just gets hit by Crawling Barons and dies. So, I'm not sure if that's worth 7 mana at the time. 3 snow sources right now. Midnight Clock will go off at some point. If we can get there. We have not necessarily choked out the Crawling Barons here. They're going to go Gargaroth. Okay. Saw it coming. Okay. Well. We can make the clock go off. We can make the clock go off. We can also just Blood on the Snow and then get back the Valky or get back the... Well, just the Valky, I guess. I'm not convinced on this play. I'm really not. The other play there was to put 2 counters on the clock and try to draw a Heartless Act. Play the lands. Oh, I should have tapped like everything but blue mana there. It's weird that it did that, isn't it? It's weird that it didn't leave any blue mana open, even though we didn't have to tap. We didn't have to have blue mana. Wow. Okay, opponent gives it to us. They really didn't want clock to go off. We go first. I guess the hand is okay. The hand is all right. I'll keep it. Let's go ahead and get down this red source. Archfiend's Vessel. Okay. Okay. That is my kind of party. That is what I like to do. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. Seagate Restoration tap turn 2. Opponent's like, uh-oh. Are you actually playing lands in your deck, or is it all MDFCs? Luminarch Aspirants. Okay. I like the style. Ooh, I like your style. We're going to take 2 lifelink here. Get a black source. And I think what Rowan does here is gain life. I'm pretty sure that's all Rowan actually does. Is gain whatever amount of damage they point at us, or point at it in life. Effectively. But a speed bump is a speed bump. I would like to exile this Archfiend's Vessel, but I wonder if they'll have like a... God, well now I basically must choose even. Or we're screwed. I guess I can follow up Extinction Event with Extinction Event and feel okay about that. We're going to 16 here. Means we'll go to 13 next turn. Certainly. Let's do it. Yeah. The thought there was to go ahead and get rid of the Odd while they were tapped down entirely. That way they can't like Village Rites this Archfiend's Vessel. Luminar, wow! Impressive. 3 Luminarch Aspirants. It is Clerics, I was wondering. 3 Luminarch Aspirants in 12 cards. That's... Whew, gotta hand it to him. Gotta hand it to him. Alright, so I guess the question is it worth taking a shot for 4 here? I think so. I think we hold off casting Extinction Event for a turn. Go to 8. But there's still trouble here. Still some definite trouble. Clerics of all decks. Clerics is a good deck, though. Clerics is a fine Magic deck. It just exists in a weird mid-range space that's not really recommended right now in Magic. Aura. God, run out of things. Please run out of things at some point in your life. I would really like if you would run out of things. That would be great. Be really freaking cool if you would eventually run out of stuff. Yeah, I think we want to. There's really only a 1 life difference between the two, and they can do way more gross stuff with Aura than they can with Archfiend's Vessel, so... Valkyrie. Let's draw the 3rd Extinction Event in our deck. That would be great. Not even a Blood on the Snow will save us. Note that we don't have 2 black sources. Somehow. Somehow that didn't work out for us. They will sack. We get an Aura. God. Oh, we get a Fjord. Beat to death by Clerics. Man, they played through a couple of Extinction Events and stuff. Just, whew, woof. Cleric's looking really solid in that game. Good game, opponent. Opponent goes first. Our lands are not looking great. They're really not. Gilded Goose. Where's all the green coming from tonight? What is this? Yeah, we need more Ugin. Of course we need more Ugin. Regular Space Show, you called it. Angled Hedron. Green Ramp. Is this the 3rd time we played against some kind of mono green ramp deck on stream? Did somebody do a deck tech? What's happening? What is this reality that we live in? I don't understand. Alright. Opponent gonna have 5 mana on turn 3 here. Let's watch out for Gargaroth. Which I don't know how we beat. I really don't. Man. Some of the starts from our opponents tonight have been nasty. Nasty! Actually, they have 6 mana. They can Garen Brig this turn. They don't. They're still building. Witch's Oven! Okay, we're doing that. Flex with the goose. Come on, you can get in with it. Alright, Mystical Dispute is cool, I guess, for a turn. Hmm. Yeah, that's proper land drop. Now we have Dispute and Prismari command up. Still have this solid coming, just chilling. Just hanging out. Waiting for the spell. Because there's going to be a spell eventually, right? Hmm. Now, I'm going to kill this Tanglefloored Hedron. And I have my reasons. I think I want to take out the oven, too. I think that's right. Yep, that's how you do it. You figured it out, opponent. There's genius over here. Alright, so let's... Other blue source. I can Solemn, but at this point I just kind of can hold up Solid Coming. Can also Midnight Clock? Yeah, we can do that. We got the bones to do that. Makes a food, makes a food. Gotta watch out for Feasting Troll King here, but we got Extinction Event. That should help. It's in the deck somewhere. Wicked Wolf. Yeah, I guess that's worth it. I think that's worth it. Opponent's sitting pretty on 5 foods, man. They play a Gilded Goose with a goose. Yo, dog, I heard you like goose. They have 3 Gilded Geese in 11 cards. That's, it's interesting. It's a point of note. So I want the Onyx or the Ashiok. I have answered that question for myself.
Heard that name before.
Other Ashiok, huh? Honestly, I'm kind of liking land here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think land is a bad idea. But other Ashiok, you know? Other Ashiok is pretty sweet. Sure. Sure. So that was actually tougher than it looked, I think. I think land may have been proper. We're going to have to maybe play to an Ugin at some point. Well, once we have 6, we feel okay about that. 4 counters on the clock. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock. Solid Coming is pretty sweet. Faithful Saving is also really good. Like, so good. I think I like Solid Coming.
Come on, there's got to be something useful.
Foretell. 4 mana left. I think we're okay. I think I'll just say go on that one there. Yeah, it's just we're just kind of slow rolling here, but clock plays to our advantage. I'd rather just hold up Counterspell for big stuff like that. For big old boys like that. I don't like it. Now, they can get the Troll King back here, but I'm not super worried about that. So I can just make him sack it. Well, can I? You don't have haste, yeah. I haven't played against Troll King in a while. Oh, here comes the hinge. God dang it. That's so bad. Oh, I don't like hinge. I do not like hinge at all. How many cards are in your hand? 0. That's neat. That sure is neat. I like that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that garbage.
Fade into the shadows.
Clock is on 7. That's not a bad time. See if opponent can have a bad time here. What'd you draw? Kazandu Mammoth. Look at you. Playing creatures. That's what you're supposed to do. It's nice. I like it. I like when we play against creatures. Seems like we never do anymore, you know? Played against them too much tonight, though, I think. Opponent really stuck here for some reason. No cards in their hand. Just give them a nice. It's like Gilded Goose is what's holding priority, but... Okay, cool. And they're going to scoop it up. It's cool, too. We just drew an extinction event for Odd, which would have rocked them. That's how I want games to go. That is how we want games to go, ladies and gentlemen.